It's okay to burn down somebody's Tesla because they bought a car from a guy you didn't like. That's the media. That's the glove. And the hand that goes in it, that's the deranged lunatics that are being churned out by our education system and by mainstream media. I am off the fence. I want every university who harbors these types of teachers, and you know the ones I want them fired, gone. Elementary, middle, high school, colleges, gone, fired. We cannot tolerate communist ideology in our schools, period. You post commie crap on your Facebook outside of school, don't care, you're fired, period. And every parent should be vigilant and be testing, watching every teacher at their school and be reporting them and demanding they be fired.
The problem with it is, where is he getting the justification to make this claim? It's the value of our words against the value of the words of the communist teachers, the woke teachers, these liberal teachers. So it's only right now the moral value of what Jeremy is saying versus the moral value of what these communist liberal teachers that Jeremy's talking about. And so probably what both the teachers would agree, and probably even Jeremy would agree, is everyone has value. But if everyone has value, what Jeremy just put forward has just as much value as what these liberal teachers would put forward. And so there is no weight against one view over the other. Now, what Jeremy might say is, well, their worldview and their value led to the death of Charlie Kirk. What we're putting forward, what we're filling our kids' head in. And that's true. These things did happen. The worldview and the culture that our whole country has been seeped in for the past 20 to 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, is a very secular and liberal worldview, and it's led to this type of violence. And what Jeremy's saying is right. This is wrong. This type of violence is wrong. These teachers, it's this liberal worldview versus this conservative worldview that Jeremy's putting forward. Well, this is my view and this is my identity versus this is what your view and this is your identity of what your value is. And so even still in that, they're gonna probably put forward, oh, but violence is, your words have put forward violence. But we aren't defining our terms. We aren't defining what is truly, what is an authority, what is our moral authority, what is Jeremy's moral authority and justification to put this forward. He's going to say, well, this was wrong, that this happened, and that it is wrong. But according to who is this wrong? And so this is where the Christian worldview comes in. We have to have an objective standard to take our morals and to say this was wrong because God has told us that murder is wrong. Because murder is the unjustified killing of an innocent person. This is wrong. This is not how you ought to live. This is not how you are supposed to live. This is not how we are designed to live. Unless we can point to something outside of just us and say this is why, then it's just one person's value of their words versus another person's value of their words, and we can't actually prove anything above, oh, this is just our opinion. What Charlie Kirk put forward, I know at times he was saying that we need an objective worldview, we need an objective moral standard. I know he said that before in talks, and I know that someone like Dr. Turek, who has done a lot with Charlie Kirk in the past. Dr. Turek has also said this in many talks too. Look at some of Dr. Turek's debates with Christopher Hitchens. And that was something that what I really, really enjoyed about those debates that Dr. Turek did. But this is where we ground our worldview. This is where we say, no, these are not opinions. This is truth. This is objectively true. And it's not coming from me. It's not coming from me as a human. It's not coming from me as a person. It's coming from my Creator. It's coming from our Creator. It's coming from the person who has made us. And there's definitely more to that. Because they say, well, God made us this way, so why is this true? Why is this wrong if God has made us this way? Well, it's because we have sinned. We have taken our will and we have said, not your will, God, but our will be done. We have, and that's our whole our brokenness. That's why this has led to the death of Charlie Kirk. And so I really hope that that Jeremy does come to Christ, and I really hope that he does see that we can't just say these things. We can't just say these things and rely on our own authority or our own wisdom to make this the final say.